car's been sitting here about 2 weeks and there's no fresh oil drops. The oil leak is far less than what it was before, so it's probably just a pinched O-ring. We're gonna do that next. So working on getting the exhaust manifold gasket off, and it seems like that previous shop also put a whole bunch of gasket maker in there because the head was probably warped, but they were able to solve it. Now let's go through all of them to see if any. Look, this one was loose. I haven't done anything since removal. That one's tight. These were all replaced at the shop 3 years ago by the previous owners. Tight, tight, tight. So just pay attention to all the gasket maker that bulged its way through when they did the job. So that bit of squeal we had on cold start sometimes throughout that whole 10-part series probably last summer was most likely, I think the gasket was fine honestly, but it was probably because of this one loose stud, or maybe more. Let's see if I can get this off one-handed. Gasket's breaking apart as I'm doing it. So you can see they put a lot of gasket maker, even though they redid the studs and the bolts for that previous owner that I have on the service records. I'll have to make sure to vacuum all the stuff out right now. Let's look at this right away in real time. So see, that's what it looks like. And let's look at the top. Let's see, look on the back. Wow. Guess I'm gonna have to put gasket maker on this because we're reusing this head. It'll be fine, just like it was before we took it out of the car. I took out, brake cleaned, and then oiled all of the tappets. Make sure you put them in order because they are different sizes. Get some new O-rings, clean this all up, start and put the shims in the block side. So I just cleaned up some of the loose carbon with the vacuum cleaner on there. Careful not to abrade anything with any sharp materials, but there's no cracks. All the cross stitching is there if that's what it's like from the factory, which it all looks healthy and uniform, and the engine was running perfectly fine. So we just got to clean up, do some more careful cleanup, and we'll get the shims in. So you might think you've gotten the whole gasket off, and that's just a piece of metal that protrudes from all of them, because look how evenly it came off. But you need to be sure to, I can't film, but you got to scrape it off. Okay, it's part of the old gasket. It is not part of the motor. Just make sure to vacuum it up and use something that doesn't abrade very carefully to get the rest off. There you go, see? So as I was doing my cleaning with the vacuum cleaner, look at the stud. It was actually broken, it wasn't loose. I was being too gentle with it. It just fell right out. So it was a broken stud.